getting to know the art community and art people here, and also brought my interest even more into art. I will tell you a little bit about how I came really interested in art when I was little. So when I was 12, I knew my sister's friend. She knew how to draw flower rose with a simple line, just line. There's no color. By pencil, yes, by just pencil. So I went to her house when I was 12. To her house and had her draw that for me. And I remember the memory of having that and see the rose made out of lines. Just had a pure joy and satisfaction by seeing all the lines. And from that on, I committed to myself that I would do something about it and take myself seriously doing it. So that and also I start doing it more and more and more, and also went to an art school in Khnhom. I'm going to show you a little bit from my. I'm going to show you my works from the inspiration of line drawing. It's inspired from my experience growing up in a family of 7 people. I have 4 sisters, so I am the only child. An experience of memories and a set of beliefs. So this is my family. I'm the only boy here. So growing up in a family with only sisters or female figure, there's a lot of pressures in that as well, for me and for them. So pressure of being just stay at home, being a housewife, not having their own expression, and that's influenced, that inspired to my exhibition. It's called Sign. So there are line drawing like this, black and white, from my sketchbook. So this line drawing represents a figure, human figure. So this one is represent my experience of dealing with separation of my family. And also this one, it's about being a male figure and could not really do anything regarding to like in terms of like being a macho man, do not cry, do not doing something that referred to being weak. So I made them into light bulb. I transferred the drawing into screen print and put them in a light bulb because I had another inspiration from the city light. The reason because the city light is something that I don't really look at most of the time. The city signs and stuff like that, because they all over the place and they're not well organized. And you don't know if you look at them or they look at you. So I want really myself to reflect and also reconsider that in terms of the sign, the cultural roles and gender roles. This is the really bad photograph because you can see the reflection, but it's from the drawing that you saw. And this one, a little bit more about the political situation right now, but it's like the difficulty that people deal with the hardship and political situation. It seems like forever. It looks like the infinity sign. So, but it's not gonna last forever. So that's kind of reflecting on my experience in the present. It's another one, blue. So blue and it's a little bit red, but it's pink actually. So blue and pink, boy and girl. And there's another work made from line as well, but in neon light. So reflecting, again, you see the mirror you're considering. And line drawing, made from line drawing, but in iron. And this one, it's called Us, so being in the community, reflecting on oneself and support others. So throughout my, for this exhibition, first I want people to really interact with them in an aesthetic manner, and then really see them through my experiences. Thank you.
All right, close. Next.